There'll be food and drink and ghosts, and perhaps even a few murders. You're all invited.
Horror Movie Podcast. Welcome to Blood, Gore, and Ghouls Horror Movie Podcast. I'm your host, Ian Van Gool. Our Patreon is now live. Head over to patreon.com/BGG podcast to subscribe for $3 a month. It's our entry-level gold tier that will get you a shout-out on every episode and help support us here with the costs associated with podcasting. Now, once we get a few subscribers, I'll start adding some additional tiers with fun benefits and perks for subscribing. Now, that being said, thank you to our very own Ghoulie Julie for being our very first Patreon goal. We appreciate you. Now, another way to support us is by rocking some of your very own Ghoul Squad and BGG podcast merch. Head over to GhoulSquadShop.com, check out the shop, and order yourself something nice. Other ways to show support that are completely free is to join our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/BGG podcast. For all our audio listeners out there, be sure to hit that follow button, download our weekly episodes, and give us a 5-star rating. If you have any feedback, questions, fun facts, or a topic that you want us to talk about, send us an email at bggpodcast@gmail.com. Now, I hope you're all ready for a fun time tonight, because I invited two of the funniest guys I know. Now, all you BGG listeners will recognize him as the extra large medium, as well as the host and lead researcher on the Project Skeptic Podcast. Please welcome Jay back to the show.
Wu-Tang is for the children. We teach the children.
But I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real.
That sound clip's going to haunt me for the rest of my life.
I hope so.
It is, man. Like, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me back. Fashionably late, as always, but I'm here in the flesh. And it's the end of the weekend, so, kind of depressed.
Right.
Kind of depressed.
It is always a bummer when we record Sundays.
Yeah.
Not much to look forward to after that.
I just go home and then I cry myself to sleep.
Yeah.
So that's how it goes.
That's like every day, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a Sunday when I do it. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now, initially, I was just going to invite Jay here today for this topic. We'd have a good conversation, have a fun time, as we always do, but we'd be missing something. A key piece of the puzzle. A voice that needs to be heard. And, of course, that voice is none other than the co-host of the Project Skeptic Podcast. I'm, of course, talking about the Bumbeeno.
Who is that?
Yeah, right.
Thank you for having me.
I love it.
What's up, buddy?
Did you change that at all from last
No.
time? Is it the same?
That's the same.
Okay. Thanks for
I
having
haven't
me.
got time for that. Once it works, I'm done with it.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
right.
You're right.
Yeah. What's
So
up,
good.
man? How you doing?
I'm doing. I'm
Doing?
coming off of a sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were down with the
Yeah, I was
sickness.
down with it for sure. But then I got better.
That's
I
good.
got better.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet. No, I feel good. I feel better. I tested negative. So
But he's positive for everything else. So,
Well.
yeah, every sexually transmitted, caught, measles, mumps.
I'm positive you said 6,
The Black Plague.
but it was 5. Was it Wednesday?
It was Wednesday. Back in the day.
Jeez.
So Wednesday.
Well, glad to see that you're both here alive.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Ready for another episode.
I'm here. I was watching The Conjuring today, too, so I was getting into the spirit of
Oh, there we
Blood,
go.
Gore, and Ghouls
Okay.
podcast.
Nice.
When
So-
did that come out?
Huh?
When did that come out?
I don't know.
Oh, all right.
2013.
Years ago. Years ago.
A few days back. What'd you watch? Anything? I'm so proud of you when you do research.
I did. What did I watch?
He's a fucking co-host of my show and doesn't do research. So, I mean, and I just got to the point that I quit sending it to him because
Well,
it was easier
yeah.
for me. I got to go in and share a doc
That's
with
what I
him.
did. It was easy for him. See,
Yeah.
I didn't want him to work harder.
Yeah, there you go. It's all part of the plan.
It is,
Yeah.
and it works out
Definitely.
most times,
Most times.
statistically speaking. I think.
Yeah. Our stats are huge. Huge stats
Big
on
stats.
this side. Yeah,
Bigger than
stats.
Big Mattress.
stats.
Bigger than Big Mattress. I'll
That's
tell you.
big then.
That's
Yeah.
big.
Wow.
It's
Big
bigly.
stats.
'Cause that goes big.
Big stats.
Mm.
So there's not much in the way of horror movie news again this week. So I have a question for both of you before we jump into tonight's topic. So what's your favorite horror movie from the year that you were born?
Did you even look that up?
I got this.
Do you want to share my doc? Because I
No,
Okay,
I don't
I
want
got
to
it
share
right
your
here.
doc.
Okay, go ahead.
I was looking at all these models you have over here.
Oh yeah, my model trains.
Your
Model trains.
Your model trains.
Model train
your
collection.
figurines.
Yeah.
What do we call them? What do we call them?
I mean, those ones are kind of like they're more action figures, but
Okay. I was looking at your action figures on
Okay.
the wall. And you have an impressive collection.
Thank
I'd
you.
say. Yes.
I work hard on it.
And I noticed one of them that was on my list,
Okay.
which was Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure that was the year you were born?
Pretty sure.
Okay, 84. There it is.
Yeah.
Got it. Number one. He was like, "What
Check.
was the number one horror movie?" Is that what you
Is that
like?
does this say number one on yours?
Yeah, it's like
shit.
it's
Checks
like
out.
ChatGPT. Number one horror movie of 19. Yeah, Friday or Nightmare on Elm Street. Cool.
Friday the 13th was out too.
There's another one.
It was
The first one,
no,
or which
It
one
was-
came out?
It was that one.
the final chapter. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
Part 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is weird to think.
That they already had 4. They were 4 deep.
One a
in
year,
80
yeah.
in 84. Yeah,
Sheesh.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Oh yeah, they would just push them out. I mean, that's how Saw was there for a while too.
Well, that was
One
one
a
I watched
year.
recently. Saw 10.
Oh yeah,
I
Saw
watched
10.
it on the flight from my work trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
I actually had to fast forward on parts where I knew they had to do something terrible.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I'll skip that. I know you die. You dying.
So you just skipped
I
the
was
whole
like,
movie.
oh, jeez.
Oh, dialogue.
Yeah.
Skip.
She's grabbing something.
It's a song.
It's a song.
Was that like for respect to the people behind you, or?
No, it just made me freaking queasy.
Oh,
Like
okay.
watching somebody's eyeballs get sucked out through tubes. No thanks.
Yeah.
Nah. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to see
You
it.
picked a good choice then, yeah.
We watch completely different movies. Wow. You're talking about eyeballs getting sucked out.
Yeah.
I watch completely different movies than you.
Well, don't watch Saw 10 if you don't want to see that. Or maybe you do want to watch Saw 10.
Maybe. I don't know. I've missed the last 7, so.
So is he a hero or like, what do you think? Is he a hero to you?
I'm not a big fan of Saw 10. He's not a hero now.
Well, they made him out to be in that movie.
I mean,
Like a vigilante.
he kind of is.
Is he
At
like
least from, like,
Batman?
He's just like Batman.
He's just like
but
Batman.
complete opposite. Because he
Yikes.
technically doesn't kill anyone. He leaves the choice up to them, and it's like as far as Jigsaw doing it, it's always people who have done shitty things. So,
So like, what if he got his research wrong? You know what I mean?
Well, then,
and
yeah.
he's like, or at least in Saw 10, there was, I don't know how much I can say without spoilers. Maybe I shouldn't say anything.
I'm not going to watch it. Go for it.
You might. It's not just you.
I got a long
There
way
are
to
the
catch up.
listeners.
I got a long way to catch up before I
Yeah.
can watch 10, right? I
Well, I
got to
skipped
watch
probably-
Saw, Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift.
Whatever ones are in between there.
Saw, high five.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
unbelievable.
So yeah, that was one I watched.
okay, there we go.
And I don't think he should be named out as a hero, even if he did his research, even if these people were shitty.
Yeah, I still wouldn't say he's a hero.
But then the person that should have died looked like they lived.
Maybe I don't know. We'll talk after. I'm not sure. We'll talk about.
I don't know.
All right.
We'll get more in depth in that one.
I
Just
want to
'cause
know
it's
where.
new.
Does Dick ever explain where he gets all his money to make all these contraptions?
GoFundMe.
Is that what it is?
I
They
don't
started
know.
GoFundMe. Do you hate somebody? GoFundMe.
Yeah,
I'll put him in a torture chamber.
couple bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Edgar Snyder, but for like
Right?
How many
torture,
people in
torture and
Pennsylvania are
death.
gonna get that
Yeah.
reference?
Well, if you're in Pennsylvania, you know the vampire Edgar Snyder. So, But yeah. What's your
So I looked up our year, the Lord's year of 1984, and man, there's a lot of crazy movies that came out in that whole year of horror movies,
right?
Because we're in the realm of those classic, like, kind of like, I don't know how to explain them. Not shitty, but now they're cult. Like, they all have a cult following.
Oh
nowadays.
yeah.
So
yeah.
The number one always popped up on my list when I was looking was Children of the Corn.
Okay.
That was 84. That was
Right.
the original one. But you also have Gremlins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe horror film, maybe not. It's one of those.
Yeah.
The Toxic Avenger was
Hell yeah.
84 also.
Hell yeah.
That was a good one. Chud.
Yes.
Chud was 84.
Cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller.
Yeah. Man, there was a bunch of them. I don't know if they're all going to resonate with the listeners, but like...
Is that the same thing as Swamp Man?
Swamp Thing?
Swamp Thing. Not Swamp Man.
He's a swamp person.
He's a swamp person.
Yeah.
Swamp
person.
boy.
Swamp.
Swamp boy.
I'm a swamp man.
That's the prequel.
Just like
He's
that.
just a boy.
There's like 20 swamp persons.
Yeah.
Swamp boy.
Swamp boy.
So which one was your favorite?
Oh, I was a Gremlins fan.
Okay.
Through and through. Like, that was just one of those ones that was always stuck with me.
Yeah.
It's another one too. When it's on, I'll watch it. You know what else came out that year? Temple of Doom. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yeah, I guess it did.
That's
yeah.
not a horror film, but still 84.
Yeah, there's
so.
some. Well,
There's some
we
horrific
talked
shit
about that before.
there's
Yeah,
some horrific
yeah. There's
shit
some
that happens in that
some
movie,
pretty horror.
Yeah,
Well,
child
we had an episode.
We
child
did.
labor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did.
We talked
Bum,
what was it?
bum,
Bum, ripping somebody's heart out
Yeah.
through the chest. Still alive.
It's magical.
I tried that, man. It's really difficult to do.
Somebody else's or
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I've tried it on myself. Like, I practiced on myself and then tried on strangers.
like the
it's
Kill
hard.
Bill fucking Naruto thing,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, I
They
just
do?
I don't know,
Naruto?
man.
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
they do, he's like, and then you got 15 seconds to live. What are the odds that like actually you do that to somebody, and they're perfectly fine, right?
Probably,
But
none.
they just keel over and die after you like literally
because their heart's not inside their body anymore.
something. Yeah.
that's
Well,
weird.
no.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you knew the what do they call
Oh,
it?
you mean the 5-finger death punch?
5-finger death punch.
Sure. Yeah.
I forget what it is.
That's what
but
we're
yeah.
calling it.
Yeah,
Yeah. That
the Kill
thing.
Bill thing. Yeah.
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 But
But I don't think I had my words right,
Right.
to like reach into
Oh,
somebody's
yeah.
chest. See,
Yeah, you have to have the
I-
correct pronunciation.
Yeah, I don't have the dialect to do
Yeah.
it, so I mean, I'm gonna keep trying.
That's what I
Practice
keep doing
makes
with the Necronomicon too, trying to
Yeah.
raise the Deadites, but
Oh yeah.
I keep fucking up the words.
Yeah, the Latin. There's a lot of inflection in that Latin,
Yeah.
so yeah, you got to get it just right.
And you
Been trying.
can't get your gremlins wet. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't
feed them after midnight.
don't get your Furby whatever.
Furby.
Don't get your Furby wet.
Possessed Furby.
Too late.
What do they call the non gremlin? Because they turn gremlin.
Mogwai.
Mogwai.
Mogwai. Mogwai.
Say it like that.
Aqua?
Mogwai.
Mogwai.
Mogwai. I never knew that.
Gizmo. Old Gizmo.
Well, I know Gizmo, but they're not all called Gizmo.
No. Just one.
What
the
is
most important.
The people of Gizmos.
Mogwai.
Mogwai. Spell it.
Mogwai, I believe.
I'll go with it.
All right.
I'll allow it.
All right. Cool.
Sounds phonetically correct.
So I was a couple years after you guys, so I had a lot of great ones to choose from 1986 as well.
Pick up
I
sticks.
feel like every year in the 80s though, there's a ton of really good ones to choose. So I had The Fly, Aliens, From Beyond, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, and Maximum Overdrive, just to name a few. But I had to go with Night of the Comet.
Night of the Comet.
Night of the Comet.
Okay, never
I
Scott-
thought
seen
that
it.
was
Oh,
84.
it's-
No.
No, you thought wrong.
No, there was
86
something
was-
night.
I completely read it wrong. You're right. Night of the Creeps.
Night of the
Night of the Creeps. It's even written right there in front of me, and
Yeah.
I fucked it up.
You
Night
son
of
of
the
a-
Creeps.
Send Matt.
See how you are?
Yeah.
That's why you don't send them the Google Doc.
Shoot.
The Fly, Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Great, crazy, like, splicer or whatever they call that. Like, he's like changing.
Like
and
genetic something or other.
transportation.
I believe the word you're looking for is metamorphosis.
Yeah, that's it.
That's definitely
Life finds a way. But yeah,
You gotta
Night of
get
the
the-
Creeps. Night of the Creeps is
Night of
what
the
I
Creeps.
chose, and not Night of the Comet. But that's another good choice. But yeah, Night of the Creeps. It's got my boy Tom Atkins in it.
I've never
Got
seen
zombies.
His diet's awesome.
it. I've
Yeah,
never seen the Night of the
it's a good.
Creeps.
Yeah, Night of the Creeps.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like alien things that come down to Earth, and then they turn people into zombies.
Really?
Yeah, and
What's
it's all
the purpose? Why do they do that?
Enslave humankind.
Yeah,
Zombies
Sunday.
can't be enslaved.
no, but humans can be by being turned into zombies.
Do you ever think that we're just like some big farm and one of these days, once they get enough of us, they're just going to come scoop us all up and use us for energy? That weighs on my mind almost daily. So, yeah, that's that.
I mean, maybe. I feel like that's a lot of work for human beings. Though.
It's funny you mentioned that.
Like, not even worth it.
No, like the Anunnaki, like that we are a prime source.
Bless
you know? God bless you.
Is the Mogwai there?
Is there Mogwai? Yeah. And they just pick us up, and we're all just fuel for them to get through the galaxy. We're just like one big gas station.
Well, I'm fine with it. At least we have a purpose.
Yeah, at least we have a purpose. What's the meaning of life? You are fuel.
Your fuel.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
We have a
You gotta
shelf
look on the
life.
bright side.
We do have a shelf
We
life.
have a shelf life.
They're playing the long game.
Are they?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's the long
Well,
con.
wait too long. we can't handle it.
We're about to fuck up real bad here shortly. So
We suck.
people suck.
People suck.
That's true. People do suck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into the main topic tonight.
That's my favorite song. That's my favorite song. of
It's
all
been in my
time.
head since we came up with the topic. But I had to throw a little Freddie bitch in there too.
I even put the little on the Discord for the show, your show.
Yeah.
You put topics in and it was like that was the first thing that popped in my head was the Dumb Ways to Die like theme song.
But yeah, tonight we're going to talk about some dumb ways that characters have died in horror movies. So just to throw it out there may be some spoilers during the episode. As far as my list, I don't have anything that's recent, but, just in case, to throw it out there, we got to say, spoiler alert.
Attention.
Now every time we say spoiler alert, you have to play that sound. Right?
Every single time.
Okay.
Oh, God,
Every
no.
single time.
Don't do that.
Oh, we're doing it.
Oh, now we are.
Now we're doing it.
Now we are.
Now we're doing it. All right.
All right.
We'll do it live. Thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Doing it live now. Doing it live.
All right. So I came up with 10.
100.
10,
100?
yeah. We're going to start with 10.
Could we?
We're going to go on to the next.
Maybe we strive for 5, and then if we go extra.
I already
then-
got 10. What's done is done.
Fine.
I
If
already
you'd have looked
fucked
at
up
the
once.
if you'd have looked at the doc,
Did you look at the doc?
I did.
When?
Just now. He said 10.
Would you guys hate me if I told you I couldn't read that?
I made it bigger for you.
I
I appreciate
It's
it.
not the first time
I
I've said
really
that.
appreciate it.
I think I'd
I need help.
Hell, it's fine. There's pictures. I
Okay.
put pictures in and everything.
Perfect.
picture's perfect.
All right.
Vision
So,
sucks.
first one, Final Destination 2, Spaghetti Slip, Fire Escape. So have you guys seen
I'm gonna
Final
look-
Destination 2?
I know I have. Yeah,
I'm
but it
pretty
might have
sure
been
I
a
have.
while.
Okay.
When you
So,
say spaghetti slip.
I'm going to explain it.
Okay. All right.
So this character, I think, has just won the lottery after the initial escaping the death that was supposed to happen.
Okay.
So he wins the lottery, and he gets home, and there's some old spaghetti in a pan on a stove. So he opens his window and just chucks the spaghetti out, and he's on like the third, fourth floor of his apartment building. Then he's cooking, and a fire breaks out.
As it does.
Yeah. So after some calamities, he finally escapes out the window to go down the fire exit, and the ladder is stuck.
Shit stuck. Door stuck.
You're stuck.
Ladder
Can't make
stuck.
it. Can't make it.
So it's stuck. Eventually, his apartment explodes. So he kind of falls down to the ground. All is well.
All is well.
He takes a step, slips on the spaghetti, falls down on his back, and then the fire escape ladder decides to come unhinged and comes down straight through the eyeball.
That's
Was it dumb
misfortunate.
or yeah?
That's misfortunate. Yeah.
So he won the lottery.
He did. Didn't enjoy it very long.
You got to put it in the context of like the Final Destination thing, right? Because you said like he escaped like the initial where they were all supposed to die.
Which was the
right?
car accident in that one.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It's the log truck.
Oh, it's the log truck one. Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
log truck. Yep. Everyone knows the log truck.
Yeah. But so you think about this scene and they were like, somebody greenlit this, right? Somebody was like, we got to find a way to kill him. And somebody was like, man, I was in the break. They overheard it. You know, they were like, I was in the break room earlier and somebody left their spaghetti on the floor and I slipped and fell. And they're like, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like that was the missing piece. Like they were like, we know how we want the final result to be. It's going to be the ladder through the eye.
Yeah.
But how do we get that? And someone's like, spaghetti.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
Got it.
You can live with your eye getting punctured.
It's not punctured.
You can't live with your brain being punctured.
It goes through his eye, but it goes the rest of the way
I still feel
through.
like you could still make it.
You think so?
Yes.
I think you could make it.
You can make it.
Well, he doesn't make it.
Okay, all right.
Spoilers.
Well, I think maybe the directors of all Final Destination, they were like, we want to put little morals here and there. Like, if you win a lottery, don't be a dick.
I was just gonna say that. Don't be a dick and throw your spaghetti out the window.
You know what I mean?
Don't throw spaghetti out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the moral of the story.
That's the moral of the story.
Exactly.
You could survive that, but I don't know how much fire escape ladders weigh. Probably a couple 100 pounds, falling at I don't know, maybe terminal velocity. I don't know. Man.
Yeah.
You know, you've seen people survive other like GSWs and stuff like that. So yeah, he could have survived, but
yeah,
I think the world's a better place. This spaghetti litter.
The old spaghetti slipper.
Ooh, who's the money go to now?
I don't know.
Next to kin.
Yeah.
Next to kin?
No. It's this whole other country.
I mean,
I guarantee I know who got it. Government.
Probably
the government took it.
Yep.
Government.
Did he have the money in the movie? No, he knew he won, right? He didn't.
I think he just returned home from a shopping spree.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think
So
he
he already
did
had the money.
money in hand.
It gone now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All because of spaghetti.
Tragic.
Yes, indeed.
Did it say why he threw it out the window? Like, what was
He's like,
It's old spaghetti. He was
Fuck
just like,
this
fuck
spaghetti.
it.
fucking mom spaghetti out there?
yeah.
In the trash can?
on
No.
a
Straight
sweater
outside.
already.
Yeah.
Straight outside.
I want to share this.
This is
with
why I
the
invited
world.
you guys here to ask the important questions.
We got him, man.
Yeah, we got him.
They're just full of terrible questions.
So next one is from Leprechaun, the classic Leprechaun, the pogo stick kill.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not real
It's just
privy on this one.
just an older gentleman. I believe he's a shop owner, and he's on the shit list of the Leprechaun. And so Leprechaun comes out in a pogo stick and pogos him to death.
Pogos him to death?
Yes.
I remember a different one,
Okay.
a different scene, which may not be dumb to some. Okay.
But here we come.
No, but this guy wanted to because, and I'm pretty sure it was Leprechaun. I don't remember which one it was. But so they're in a garage setting, as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this like
2-car, 1-car. Is it barn style
I want to
roof?
say it was a 2-car garage because it seemed to be a little spacious in
okay.
there, and it
Okay.
was kind of white
Okay.
In the garage.
in the garage,
Garage.
and
Just panning out the details.
it was like this industrial fan, like it, and it did not have a grill in front of it.
Oh,
Okay,
that's not safe.
It's like gone for
Yeah.
whatever reason, like they do, you know.
Okay. As one does.
elk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he doesn't see a fan though. He sees a woman's chest naked.
Oh, yeah, I do. I recall that.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember which one it's from though either, but yeah.
So it's like one of those hologram things now that you can buy and put on the wall and it like makes a picture. Is that kind of like how it was? Like it's not a fan. It's just like
Send me a link.
I will.
Thanks.
It's boobs.
The old tit fan.
Not really.
I like tit fans.
But yeah,
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
dumb? Is that dumb? Like, I mean, he died because he wanted to motorboat the fan.
Yeah. I mean,
He died from OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Oh,
Yeah. And more the way than one.
I don't know. I
guess.
mean, it's all subjective on what's dumb and what's not. So we'll put it in there.
We'll allow it. Pogo stick death though. Like that's a lot of. I guess it gets back to like how many times because you physically stab somebody before your arm got tired. Like,
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You pogo like ow, man. What is that a pogo? Ow, ow. Or it's time to stop. Ow. You know, like how many like in the movies probably like 20 times.
Quite a few pogos.
But
yeah.
really in real life to pogo stick somebody to death.
Does Leprechaun have the world record of pogo sticking?
Pogo stick.
I mean, he's a magical creature.
He is.
But yeah, for an actual human to do that, you'd have to have a very good balance.
Oh, it'd get viscous too.
Yeah.
You know, you'd be sliding
Oh,
all over
yeah.
the place.
Yeah, you'd have to
Blood.
be really
Yeah.
careful. The core is important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your
The core is
core.
important.
Absolutely.
Pogo stick.
Leprechaun's got all sorts of core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just 400 crunches a day, man.
What did he want?
Swole.
Anyways,
It's gold.
Oh,
They stole his gold.
sorry, they stole his damn gold.
Yeah.
You got me gold.
Man, they've been tying up the leprechaun guy from the Lucky Charms for years, and
Oh,
he
yeah,
still
right.
didn't get his Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
So
Sheesh.
I think he's into it. BDSM.
Maybe, yeah.
But that's a little weird because it's always children that are doing it. But
Well,
we'll keep moving
that's
on.
true. Yeah. Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the dumbest one on this list from Carrie. So it's the empty blood bucket to Tommy, her date. So after they dump the blood onto Carrie, there's the empty bucket that falls from the ceiling, hits Tommy in the head, he's dead.
Is this the OG or the remake?
This
No,
is
it's
OG.
Okay.
I don't remember what happened. If the same thing happens in the
I don't
remake or
think
not.
so. Not that I remember.
I only watched it once and I wasn't a fan.
Per OSHA guidelines, really, if anything's going to be, if you're into a position where something will be falling from a rafter or overhead, you're supposed to use hard hats in that area. So, I mean, really, Tommy is, he's an OSHA violator and he'll probably get fined for it too. A bucket though, like, that's got to be like a cast iron bucket. You know what I mean?
Right.
A cauldron. A cauldron could kill you from that height.
I could see it. You're going to have a pretty good headache.
Oh yeah, and it make
Like,
a
straight up
hilarious sound too. How funny was your death? Oh, the sound! It gets played on repeat.
Yeah, for a lot of these, I thought of it in terms of like, if I were to die this way and there's an afterlife and I'm hanging out with people afterwards and we're all reminiscing about how we died, what would I be most embarrassed about?
How you died?
Like, a empty bucket hit me in the head.
Yeah, it's like the worst way to like. I don't know. Slipping on spaghetti. At least you got like, yeah, a fire escape ladder hit me in the head.
Right.
It killed me. And this one, he's like, yeah, I was I was pogo stick to death by a leprechaun. Very painful. And then
Very annoying.
They'd understand that one too. And then if you were just like, I was standing there, dressed in a blue tuxedo and got hit with a bucket in the frontal cortex and just done. I'm pretty sure you get laughed at pretty hard.
Oh, yeah.
I thought about this today too when we were talking about dumb ways to die. I think I would enjoy maybe going out in a fiery death.
Really?
Like something that was like, man, he like, I don't know, an explosion maybe of like epic proportion, like something cool.
Yeah. So not being burned to death, but like
no,
kind of instant.
Yeah.
In the moment,
I think-
explosion,
yeah,
like
I think-
spontaneous combustion.
Yeah. You don't want to be like, what's the game on Rick and Morty where he's like the carpet salesman? They're like in the virtual reality and he's a carpet salesman.
Oh, I forget.
There's like a whole game where
Yeah.
like you live this guy's life and you got the whole way to where you die peacefully with your family on your side.
that's
You
right,
know, I
yeah.
forget what the name
Yeah.
of the video game was. But I'm like, yeah, But I don't put myself in those predicaments. Probably
I don't think it's dumb. I don't think it's dumb.
You don't think it's dumb?
And here's why.
All right.
The
Here's
bucket?
why. Yeah.
Oh,
Or
okay.
anything falling.
Please.
Anything falling on your head
Please expand.
is not necessarily your fault.
Right.
So you're saying he was murdered?
Allegedly.
It was
Allegedly.
murder.
So, like, if someone's walking in the street, okay, and I don't know. Maybe they're volunteering, Ian. Maybe they're volunteering.
He's heading to the soup kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna go donate blood.
Yeah.
Yeah?
At the soup kitchen.
At the soup
Okay.
kitchen. Well, that's
On the way. The soup kitchen. Yeah.
yeah. It's like
soup
give
kitchen.
blood.
Get rid of fluids
eat-
before you intake
Yeah,
fluids.
serve
Okay.
soup.
All right.
And then you're gonna
Yeah.
adopt a stray dog.
He's just doing,
Yeah.
you know,
He's doing the Lord's work out
He's
here.
doing the Lord's
really,
work, yeah.
really nice guy. And I don't know, he gets crushed by a toilet seat that fell off of an airplane.
Wow.
Is
Man,
that
that's lucky.
it's the same principle, I think, as that.
He was just there. I don't remember the movie. Was he a dick in the movie?
No.
I don't remember the movie very
No,
well.
he was.
so-
He wasn't a dick. No.
Okay.
Him and his girlfriend were trying to help out Carrie,
Okay.
and everyone else was bullying her. So he took her to prom to be a nice gentleman.
So he was collateral
He
damage.
was collateral damage. Yeah.
See?
Shitty.
Yep.
See?
Shitty.
See?
Yeah. You never know. He could have cured hepatitis.
Well, now he's
Coulda.
going to donate organs.
Yeah, he's young enough.
That's the kind of guy he was.
Maybe.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you got a liver? Could use one.
Oh, he's all in the bucket now.
He's,
No, in the bucket.
So the next one, next one is sleepaway camp.
Okay.
There's a. I think I saw this on a different website. That it's a hub of a website.
Oh, okay.
But,
yeah, for the flights, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually,
What?
it's for farming. It's corn hub.
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's on that one.
Yeah.
corn. It's got the juice.
So this particular one from Sleepaway Camp is there's a young man who is using the restroom, and he's sitting there.
Sorry, just so you labeled it. I just sorry, it just hit me. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt.
And the killer slices the screen of the window that is behind him and puts in a whole hive of bees. And rather than get up and run out like any normal person would, panic ensues. He's stuck in the stall.
Door's stuck.
And the bees have overtaken him, as we can see from that picture.
Where's his glasses? He can't see
Yeah,
without his
well,
glasses.
That
that's a deep cut.
see there, that one's not a dumb death. That's a very sad death.
That's a very sad.
This is a dumb death.
That's a sad
Yeah.
movie.
It is.
I liked that movie growing up.
Is
Yeah.
it dumb because he could have avoided it?
Yeah.
It's dumb because the
It's
guy
the
was
whole
carrying a beehive.
On a stick. On a stick. Just puts it right in.
Oh,
It's just-
there was some.
And it's dumb because it's I mean it's a beehive that's full of bees, but then somehow we get millions upon millions of bees that have just overtaken him. He's now become a bee person.
Oh
bee
my
person,
God.
million
So-
ants.
This reminds
Yeah.
me of a real life situation
Oh yeah.
at my house.
At your house now?
No, well, a couple years ago.
Oh yeah.
I think I told the story on one of the episodes on
Probably.
Project Skeptic. But real quick, the synopsis, like, talk about. I'm just gonna.
All right.
It was dumb. It was pretty
Quicker,
dumb.
please.
It was pretty dumb. Okay.
Quicker, please. We're running out of time here.
And you've seen the poles and the nets that bee catchers use.
Mm-hmm.
They're like sacks, right?
Okay.
And
Bee sacks.
they cinch at the bottom with string. Like they
Right.
you have to actually cinch it.
Okay.
All right? Or else it's just open, right? It's not
no
a sack.
It's no longer a bag.
It's no longer a sack. Okay.
Okay.
It's a very ineffective sack if you don't cinch it.
It's
all
almost
right?
like a cylinder at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah. Like you could use it as a corset, maybe. I don't know. But I call, around, and they're like, oh, these are honeybees. And there's a whole bunch of them up in the pine tree there. Guy comes, and he has all the equipment, and he's got everything on, so it's not like he wasn't being safe, right? I don't know. Maybe he just forgot, or he was like thinking of that time at Leprechaun. He was looking at the fan, It could have
titty
been.
fan.
He could have been that.
Yeah.
But he forgot to cinch the damn thing, and he cut the branch, and the fucking bees went right through the sack and landed, and I was like, Oh, I ran in the house and everyone's fucking going nuts. There's bees everywhere. And he could just see how sad he was. He was very upset with himself. And I felt sad for him because I was like, huh.
You had one job.
I can't with you right now.
How many times have you done this?
Oh. But it was a fantastic colony of bees.
Oh, yeah.
And it would have been wonderful for them. But the moral of the story is don't forget to cinch your sack.
Cinch your sack.
Oh, Jesus.
I could just I could watch this like in my head. Like this guy's
He literally, like,
and it just falls through and he just dies.
Almost got it.
He dies inside, you know.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
There goes my raise.
I can scatter.
Oh, man.
Scatter.
Gotta
so many
cinch the
bees.
sack.
They were gone the next day, though. They were hoping they found the queen, but they didn't.
Oh.
Anyways, so
Wow.
the bathroom bees reminded me of that little moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, he should have been wearing equipment.
Well,
In
taking a
the
dump.
restroom, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll remember that
Just in
next
case
time.
of bees. At a summer camp, always wear bee equipment.
Beekeeper equipment.
There was another video I watched that had.
Oh, man, the Bumbeeno got introduced to Instagram Reels.
That's right, yeah.
I did.
How many sack cinches have you seen?
No. They all cinched their sacks. My guy did not cinch his sack. I think he's the only one, maybe, in the history of all beekeeping. But the guy was like walking on a bridge, and it was these two girls, and the girls were
2 girls, 1 bridge.
yeah, two girls, one bridge, basically with bees.
With bees.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, "Don't run, don't run, don't run," and they start like flailing their arms like the freaking flailing wacky inflatable arm flail. And he's like, please don't. And then he's like standing there, and then he's like getting low to the ground.
Get low.
And he's like, they're stinging. And then he fucking starts running, and I'm like, you should have ran fucking with them.
He's got a very bad fight or flight reaction.
Yeah. But I don't know. Is it true? Like, if you don't like run and cause a scene,
Well, yeah,
they
if you
still
don't-
fucking sting you.
Well, yeah.
They're not fucking grizzly bears.
Yeah. Well,
they're bees.
they're not like the T-Rex. Like, oh,
if you don't move.
if you don't
You won't
move.
see it. So, like, were the bees chasing the girls across the bridge?
Well, I think they were.
It was like a
And then he
horror
stayed.
chase.
And maybe some of them still chase. You know, they're probably chasing them still
They're
today.
pretty quick.
To this day.
Till
yeah.
this day,
They're
like-
still running.
Bees are relentless, man.
Huh.
I mean, clearly
Yeah,
this
they'll hunt you
guy.
down.
I mean, he's got bee vision.
Yeah.
Bee vision.
No.
Bathroom bees.
The old bathroom bees.
Ooh, bathroom bees.
So you'd scatter, right? You wouldn't just
I'd
get
fucking
low
no.
to the
Oh,
ground.
no.
And fucking.
Yeah, I hate bees.
Yeah.
The only
Not a fan.
problem with that is I can't run.
Well, I don't think you can run faster than a bee flies.
No, I'm in no condition to run at a length. A bee's endurance is way better than mine.
Got it.
Unless he's like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm done. And he turns around. If not, he's going to hunt me down. He's going to sting me right in the ass or something. I got stung in the face by a wasp one time on a 6-foot ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Swelled
good.
my whole face. Never went away. Still look ugly.
Was that off of SpongeBob?
I
No,
caught
it
the
wasn't
un-
a bee sting. It was like a paddle to the face or something. And he's like,
caught the-
Squidward's all beautiful.
Oh, no, he's hot.
All right. Moving on.
The bees was the best one so far.
I know, right?
I need one of those
The
paddles.
cinch sack was the...
Yeah,
Don't
the old
forget
sin
the.
sack.
Oh,
So
not
another
this one.
Final Destination. Final Destination 5. Gymnastics gone wrong.
That's not dumb. I think that could happen.
You think so?
I don't think that could happen as violently as that happens in that.
Like she just got run over by a fucking semi-truck?
Yeah, like she fell out of an airplane into a helicopter.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It is effective seeing it. Like, it's like, ugh. But
Oh, yeah.
it's a dumb way to die.
Yeah.
For a screw to come out of gymnastics equipment, land on the balance beam, and then she just doesn't see it at all, doesn't notice it. And then for that to occur, like she's going 100 miles an hour.
And hit a wall.
Hit a
yeah.
wall. Yeah.
Bleh.
Yeah,
Fast forward,
that's compound fracture. She's got- what?
You know what's going to happen. Fast forward.
Fast forward.
She gone. All right. It's moving on.
Yeah, it's compound fracture out of the leg.
Yeah.
She's physically bent in half at the waist.
That's a scorpion if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Do you think she actually is like flexible enough to do that? Like she's
You don't bend that way.
No.
Maybe
those
the
are-
other way.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
probably
some
not that flexible.
contortionists can do that, put their legs up like that, but I'd imagine in the movie, those are fake legs.
Yeah.
No, real.
Real.
She's the
100%.
Jackie Chan of
That's
horror
true.
films.
That's
It's
true.
real legs, just fake upper body.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Did you ever think
we
about
went
that?
Yeah. So the whole upper half of her body is just underneath the
Yeah,
mat.
It's like a merman.
Yeah.
It's definitely a merman.
Would you want your merman to be fish on the bottom and man on top, or man on the bottom and fish on top?
I want man on the bottom.
You want man on the bottom, fish on the
Yeah.
top? Okay.
I don't know.
That'd be so weird.
Fish on the top.
Yeah. So weird.
My left side.
Oh, we're going that route. Okay. So Jason Takes Manhattan, Friday the 13th, Part 8. The uppercut decapitation. So we've got our boxer. I forget his name, but he's just laying into Jason on the rooftop, just punching him over and over again. Eventually, he gets tired. Jason grabs
does?
him. No,
Oh,
our
no,
boxer
Jason's-
fella
no,
here.
Jason's-
Jason grabs him, gives him one big uppercut, head gone.
Is he Johnny Cage?
Yeah, this is like fatality.
No, Jason Cage.
Jason Cage.
Jason Cage.
I saw him on that same website.
Oh,
It's a very good name for a corn name.
yeah,
Jason Cage.
Jason
Cage.
Cage.
yeah.
No,
That's pretty solid.
let's break this down into
We're breaking it down.
how much force would it take for you to hit somebody in the jaw and
Remove their head.
remove
from their
their
body.
head from their body,
A lot of force.
right? Like you watch UFC fights and like boxing matches, and people get fucking hit pretty
Oh, yeah.
hard. Nobody's heads ever come off.
No.
So
or
the,
spin like the cartoon.
I mean, it's just-
It still doesn't come off.
Still, yeah. But like the amount of force that Jason would have to exert in uppercut
Right.
would be
Yeah.
I don't even
astronomical.
know if it would it even like any kind of force to literally just take just your head off.
Well, you got to
Would
yeah.
that be
I
like
mean,
obviously like an elevator or something that's like chopping it, but
or speed. Speed would probably shear your head
like
instantly
Adderall.
without like lifting you off the ground.
Adderall, cocaine, stuff like that.
Yeah. Little booger sugar. But no, like the actual,
Well, let's put it in perspective, guys. How many times has Chuck Norris uppercutted people?
he uppercutted a horse one time.
Uh-huh.
They're known as giraffes now.
See? And their head's still on. Still on.
Still attached.
Still attached.
Still attached.
Just a longer neck.
Jeez.
So maybe that's what would happen.
I don't know. Like, it's a cool premise. And when was Jason Takes Manhattan? Was that like early 2000s, mid 90s?
89.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 89,
Really?
I believe, yeah.
Holy cow! I
Yeah.
thought it was older than that.
It's
you got-
dumb because it's unlikely to ever happen,
Yes.
but it is very
It's very comical.
comical. Yeah.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I mean,
I don't think it's funny, but you mean comical like how?
Funny how?
funny.
how?
How am I funny? Funny, haha? Do I make you laugh?
It's comical
Am
in
I
the
a clown?
fact that he uppercuts him and his entire head
Fucking
comes
head
off.
comes off. Whoa.
That's how it's
That's
funny.
hilarious.
I don't know.
Funny
I'm more
haha.
interested in how they did it. How did they make that happen? You know what I mean?
Like in the movie?
Like in-
yeah, like what was
Paper mache.
A
Was it like filled with
Mannequin-
like
mannequin
delicious jams and jellies or what?
No, it was helium. So he hit it. It was like. No,
The Three Stooges come out.
yeah, I mean, it was a mannequin, just like everything else from
Mannequin?
the 80s. Mannequin or a dummy. I think they prefer mannequin.
A
but,
boyakin.
they prefer mannequin.
Crash test dummy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That one's funny to me because it's just like Jason is. I know he's like superhuman in a way, right? But to like, why doesn't he do that to everybody? Why isn't he just like punching
heads off?
Yeah, punching heads off and putting holes through people.
Yeah, like let them tire themselves out.
Yeah.
You know? Let them at least have a chance.
That'd be 10 movies of just heads being punched off.
Yeah, man.
Fine with it. I'd like to see it.
What did he do to that girl in Jason like X or something?
My favorite kill of all time. Puts her head in like the liquid nitrogen shit, freezes her face, and then bashes it off the. Yeah.
Is that dumb?
No, it's amazing.
See, all right, it's a matter of perspective. He likes something. He likes to like brutally.
He's creative. Yeah.
He's very creative.
He is
with that.
He's got a creative personality. Speaking of creative personalities, Halloween Kills. Have you guys seen Halloween Kills?
I can't say that I have.
Okay.
No.
So this particular character, Michael is in a car. He's just wiped out a few of her friends. He's in the driver's side of a car, just parked car, and the door is ajar.
Door stuck.
Doors not stuck.
Doors
not
ajar.
stuck.
Doors ajar.
Door is ajar.
So she has a handgun here, and she's shooting.
Deagle.
And she's shooting at Michael while he's in the car.
She can't handle that gun. It's way too much gun for her.
Yes, well, you're right. As she gets close, she's walking and shooting. As she gets closer, she gets within range of the car door. He kicks the door into her. The gun turns around and she shoots herself in the face.
That's dumb.
That's 50 cal handgun for her. Look, she's probably 110 pounds soaking wet. There's no reason for her to have a 50 cal handgun.
It's fucking hilarious. in the movie, it's fucking hilarious.
That's pretty dumb.
Have you ever seen the Ballad of Buster Scruggs?
Yes.
It's like the Western.
Where
and
he's
like,
he's kicking
the floorboard and the guy's shooting himself in the face. That's the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's just like a what the fuck moment.
Yeah, like
because like the whole movie's so brutal, but then this little comical kill. It's like, how can you be so dumb?
Where did she get the gun?
From someone, just a gun owner.
All right.
Bought it legally at a gun store. Did her background check.
It's registered.
Yep. That's way too much. I've shot those. I'm extra large medium. So I mean, it's a lot of gun to handle, and I can see how you could accidentally shoot yourself in the face with it.
After handling that gun, you can now punch off someone's head.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's dreams, right? I'm gonna have to work towards some of these things.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really gonna have to find out how much force I'm gonna have to exert next time I come in here. My right arm is gonna be just yoked,
jacked,
like nothing else, just
like Quagmire.
That
found porn for the first time or something. Yeah, just arms jacked.
Internet. I thought that was for the nerds.
But so she was like walking up to the car with the gun.
She's
and
walking
shooting.
as she's shooting, getting closer to Michael.
Why not like keep the distance? You know what I'm saying? But still get a better vantage point.
I mean, she's not a what's the word? She's not.
Well, she's
someone
dead,
who
so
typically uses a gun or probably has ever. Yeah.
Do you know she died?
Yeah,
pretty sure.
I'll show you the clip after this.
I'm pretty sure
it's hilarious though.
If you take a 50 cal AE to the,
I wasn't sure if
at
it
a close
was like,
range.
Like took off her nose or
she gone.
Like it actually went.
She gone.
Yeah. Okay, fast forward.
Face gone.
Fast forward that one.
Fast forward.
Skip.
So how do you feel about Death by Soda Can?
Death by Soda Can.
From the Maximum Overdrive.
I feel like anything that comes out of like Maximum Overdrive was just going to be like on this list without a doubt.
Yeah, I had to choose one, and it was Death by Soda Can.
Death by Soda Can.
Because I mean,
is that how? Like through on his nuts?
No, he's crouched down looking in the soda dispenser.
Oh, I thought he got hit
just
in the
starts
nuts.
shooting cans out.
Yeah, you know what really works on audio formats is pictures
Well, the
if you
picture's
haven't
more
seen-
for
it's more for me.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you haven't seen these movies, you don't
Yeah.
don't grasp the thing. But I'm pretty sure anybody that's out there have seen at least a handful
Right.
of these movies. But
if not, go watch them, and then you'll see what we're talking about.
yeah, watch them in succession while we're talking, like Dark Side of the Moon and Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz, yeah. True.
It syncs up perfectly.
It really does, yeah.
Matt's B movie, right in line with my girl. No, Matt Bumbeeno, he's squatted down looking in the soda machine,
Yeah.
wondering where the fuck is his soda, and he's getting upset about it. The next thing you know, that little motor that kind of spits which it doesn't spit your, they fall. We all know
The
they
motor
fall.
that shoots it out.
Yeah, exactly.
What vending machine did they buy?
Well, here we are again about this, though.
Oh, this is the pitching
Yeah.
vending machine, not the
Well, up
fucking
until-
soda machine.
Up until 86, it would just shoot it at you.
Yeah,
and catch it in your hand.
Yeah, that's when men were men.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
But
why
after-
society's so soft now.
After
of
this,
course, soft
yeah.
drinks.
Soft drinks.
After this movie that came out, though, they realized, death by soda can is way too serious of a death. So we needed to just drop.
Huge problem.
Yeah, they dialed those motors down
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yep.
Again with the speed of a soda can hitting you in the head.
What caliber is the soda can?
I don't know. This caliber, probably what? That's probably I don't know,
Double
40 millimeter, probably 40 millimeter or so. So to 12 ounces of fluid in it. At what speed does it have to move to hit you in the forehead hard enough to kill you or go through your head?
Yeah.
200 miles per hour.
I bet it would.
If you
200
know,
miles an hour.
anyone knows out there,
Send me an email.
well, yeah, what the force of to punch somebody's head straight off,
Do we have?
or the force of a soda can to
They
kill
probably
you.
did this. They probably somebody already probably
Yeah,
were like,
probably.
Well,
like when they made the movie, they were like,
Right.
okay, so it does require a lot of force, but we're going to put it in there anyways.
Yeah. How many? Where's all our physics professionals
Yeah, right.
that listen
Yeah.
to the show?
I'm sure there's many out there listening to us. So if you know, send us an email, bggpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to look it up.
I'm not going to figure it out.
Yeah.
He's going to completely forget.
Hi.
Easy on the equipment.
I've had it. So next one, Prometheus,
Great
rolling spaceship.
It's like this reminds me of. I hope go down so I don't make a call before.
No, that's
Okay, where the guy in King Kong, and he's like and Kong just like
oh yeah.
like smashes him into the ground.
Yep.
The guy with the grenades or whatever. That one makes me think of this one too.
What
Yeah.
happened?
So this one, there's two
remember.
characters
Yes.
that it's in like the not the finale, but the third act. So everything's kind of going to shit, and the spaceship is, I don't know, kind of think of it like the giant ball from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yes.
So it's rolling. One character trips and kind of goes off to the side, therefore saving her life. This character does not do that. She just runs straight line.
You got a zig, man.
Yep.
And add a zag in there every
And
once in a while.
I get the spaceship's very big.
Yeah.
But if you're watching the scene, she clearly could have just cut a right, cut a left, went a whole other direction. She'd been fine.
Maybe she's waiting for that window moment. There's always a window.
Oh, yeah.
There's always like
no
a crack
window.
or something.
No window in this
As it
one.
rolls
So
over.
yeah, she just runs straight line, spaceship, right over. She gone.
Was she like a doctor? Was she an important character?
She was.
She was a doctor?
She was a doctor and an important character. I'm not sure if she's a doctor.
Oh, I'm like, well, she wasn't very
She was all
smart.
of those things.
It's all like Who Framed Roger Rabbit when they run him over with the
Yeah,
steamroller.
steamroller, yeah. Essentially, yeah.
Or like off of like, what's the Mike Myers, like the Spy Who Shagged Me or something. Where he's in the bulldozer and he's like, move.
Yeah,
It's like,
same thing.
"No!"
Yeah, yep. Essentially the same thing. This is a little quicker, but
Yeah.
same thing, same idea. which is essentially any other horror movie where somebody is chasing you in a car in a like backwoods road, and they don't think to like just run into the woods.
Yeah,
where a car clearly couldn't keep driving, just run straight.
Yeah.
Nothing bad will happen.
I think some of the elements for me personally, dumb ways to die. If you can avoid it, then and you didn't, then I think that might be considered dumb.
That might be dumb.
Like, what about the bucket though?
But that's what I said. It wasn't dumb.
That wasn't dumb
To me, personally. That element wasn't there.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know.
He wasn't aware of his surroundings.
He was not aware. He was caught off.
I'm saying it's his
fault.
Because the blood came down. Clearly, he knew that the blood came from somewhere. Had he looked up to see the bucket?
What if somebody
Maybe it'd have caught him in the face then.
Yeah.
Like if he was looking up.
Oh, Buckethead.
Buckethead.
Well, I guess.
It was his fault.
I mean, how fast can a space station roll? I mean, again.
If you know, send us an email.
Yeah,
I'm going to look it up.
Look it up.
Is it cold? What's the...
I would never do farewell in any movie just because I don't have the cardio, man. I don't have the cardio.
Because you can't see without your glasses.
You can't see without the glasses. No,
Exactly.
It's just like if I'm running, like that scene is like 5 seconds long.
Yeah.
Or I'm diving out of the way. Like
yeah.
But you're also in a suit, it looks like, yeah?
I guess we see
Like
it
a
from
tuxedo?
yeah, in a 3-piece.
Yeah, she's wearing a tuxedo, yeah.
Is she?
No, he can't see.
Listen here. It's a
He
suit.
can't see with his
He
glasses.
can't see with his. Did you try taking them off and then looking at it?
No.
What if that's the answer?
It's
This
not.
whole time
I
you're
promise
wearing
you.
glasses.
Yeah, this whole time he's got Munchausen by proxy. And he just everybody told him that he needed the glasses.
Thanks, guys. You cured me. You cured me.
No, in the scene though, you see it from the front, right? She's running away from. She doesn't know how close it's getting, right? Because you're seeing the perspective of the whole scene,
Right,
where
right.
she's just like
She's just booking it.
running. You think you
Yeah.
would like hear it though?
Yeah.
Then again, she's got a big ass helmet on, so
That's
Is it
true.
running, though, or is it like the moonwalking?
No, it's running.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because there's gravity.
There's gravity
Clearly
there.
at the
Yeah.
thing's rolling, so I guess there is gravity.
Yeah.
yeah, but gravity can be different.
But no, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, with how giant that is, if she's just running.
Like she could like lift it up.
Oh, yeah.
Screw you, space station. And then she uppercuts Jason.
Takes his head off.
Maybe that's why his
What a
head
twist.
flew off. Maybe they were in a different.
See, this
He
is
was
how
in
we come around.
Manhattan, where heads aren't attached as well.
To the
Speaking
moon.
of heads not being attached, my final one here
Oh, God!
is from a movie called Deadly Friend, which I think is also from 1986.
Pick up sticks.
Death by basketball.
Death.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know if I've ever actually watched this movie, but I'm familiar with this scene. So this character that no longer has a head is
Looks like Kurt Cobain.
Too soon?
Pause.
Too soon.
Pause. That was a moment. That was a moment of silence.
30 years ago. He's got a flannel on, man. Come on now.
Yeah. No, you're right. Well, this is actually a female here.
Oh,
This is what's her name? She's the one that played Ma in the Goonies, and Danny DeVito's mom in Throw Mama from the Train.
Oh, okay. But in a she looks a lot younger in that picture.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly. I can see
Clearly.
the resemblance.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Guys, her face is not there, okay? It's like on the wall in
the
pieces.
main character. I'm pretty sure she's like telekinetic.
She's
so
a
she's
medium.
got some. Yeah, she's got some powers.
Austin Powers.
And our character here pisses her off, so she throws a basketball at her head, and her entire head explodes
With her powers.
with her powers.
Shoot.
And she's got no head.
Well, at least you missed the important china in the back.
Yeah, they didn't hit the
Yeah.
didn't hit the
Yeah.
fine china.
The fine china.
It looks like what
Good
are those precious moments.
Precious moments.
Precious moments.
Precious.
I'm surprised they let
Precious.
whoever in with the basketball in the precious moments find China.
They're like, this is a bowling and China shop here.
That's what I'm saying.
Whose fucking idea is this?
God.
One little kick and it's gone. It's all gone.
Fucking.
But yeah, Death by Basketball was my my last one on this list here.
Death by Basketball. Mm-hmm. Again, I think that would have to be a lot more force than even the soda can.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah,
because that shit would bounce. It's like a bumble.
And it doesn't just take it off; it explodes her entire head.
Yeah, so
it's pretty fantastic.
It's not an RPG; it's a basketball, so it's gonna have like some kind of bounce. So you got to take that into consideration.
For sure,
like, it's got to travel completely through.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You have to be completely still.
There's a lot of factors.
What if it was a tracking basketball? Like it homes in on you.
Maybe it was a murderer and the basketball was just out to get her.
Exactly.
Maybe the basketball was full of bees.
Basketball bees. Love it.
You just gave some director a great idea.
Next thing you know,
you're going to see it. It's going to be out there.
Be out there.
They stole it.
Damn it. I got something. I pulled up a doc from one of our shows back in the day. Actually,
what day was it?
It was a Wednesday.
Okay. I think it was Thursday.
So we did an episode back in the year or two ago about the worst ways to die.
Oh, okay.
So there's all kinds of like the worst way that you could possibly be dead.
Yeah.
No longer walking with the rest of us. And there's a whole bunch of them. But number one on our list was being buried alive.
Okay.
That seems like a really cliche thing through like movies. You know, they're like, oh, this Kill Bill. You know, you're like, trying to punch your way out of it.
Right.
But that shit would be fucking terrifying.
That would be, yeah.
Like, even if it was like a shallow grave, there's no way you're, you know.
Yeah, that's just thinking about it.
Like,
it's like, ugh.
Yeah, like avalanches.
Fast forward.
Skip.
Yeah, being stuck in any kind of small enclosed space.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
Like avalanche. I think you'd think like, oh, it's just snow, but it's thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds of snow, you know. So
big snow.
Big snow. Burned alive.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yep. Crucified was on our list. That would be because that's a prolonged.
Oh yeah.
It's not just like these nails. You know, it's you're hanging there for like sometimes it like in our article is like sometimes it's for like days.
Yeah.
And that's why like they'll puncture one of your like lungs or something like that. So they like back in the day, man,
deflates your.
Yeah, you're breathing a bit because that's all it is you eventually like suffocate yourself. Yeah, from hanging there. Yeah. There's some decapitation. Here's a good one. The boats.
The boats?
Yeah. Scapism is also known as the boats, is alleged ancient Persian method of execution mentioned by Plutarch, yeah, in The Life of Xerxes. Trapping a victim between two boats and feeding and covering them with milk and honey, allowing them to fester and be devoured by insects and other vermin over time.
Yeah.
The boats.
Yeah, those fucking like old school fucking torture shit.
Yeah. The Blood Eagle.
Terrible.
That was another one. That's a Nordic one. That was when they would like pull your ribs and stuff out of you. Yeah. We had a whole list of them. I just think it'd be fall into a volcano, sacrificed. You know, these were all eaten by animals, crushed to death, froze to death. You know, it was just a list of the worst ways to go. I mean, probably being punched in my head coming off would probably rank up there with number one.
Wouldn't it be quick? It'd be quick.
No, they say like, what is it? They like when they would put you in the guillotine that they still had like eye motion for like a minute or something like that. Yeah, quick, I guess. Not
like
according to the Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
Okay.
7 minutes is how long your brain's alive after you die.
After
now
you
that's
see-
the
yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street remake, which is terrible, but that's a really good scene though. I have to give it that.
But there still has to be some kind of, because you still have, like, even if your blood pressure, you're going to eventually, like, if your blood pressure drops, you're going to, see the light, be reborn, or whatever you believe in. But you still have to be able to process, like, if you were decapitated and your body was here and your head was here, you'd still be able to see your headless body.
Right, yeah, you still have brain function.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. I don't know what the worst way.
I don't know.
The funniest way, I don't know.
Tickled to death?
Tickled to death. That's definitely the funniest way to go.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, as far as death goes, it's all funny.
It's all fun and games.
All of it's funny. I laugh every day. People
Every
are dying
time.
every day.
Every time. It's
Did you
just
ever
like,
look at that world clock, man? People.
death.
Person. Born,
It is.
Born.
It is going. That clock.
Yeah. It's always going.
Ooh.
We talk about that a good bit.
Going up, going down.
No,
not going
it's
down.
not going down.
How real is it? How realistic?
How do they get that number? Like, how can they know,
Yeah.
like, somebody in a Peruvian rainforest is born right now?
Right. Is it just like
They're always watching. That's why.
it's just some like,
Big mattress.
they have like a rate
It's a big clock.
of growth and they just, okay, we're going to
It's
do.
it's probably a big algorithm of,
Right.
like, not even an algorithm. It's just like, this has been, so it keeps that, like, how accurate is it?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Do you think there's any other, like, being a bit morbid in the real world? Have you ever like saw something that you thought was like, this is
Saw
terrible
10.
to say. No, this is terrible. It's terrible to say, but are you getting, like, have you ever seen like something happen and it's hilarious to you, but like it's a real thing? Like, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's probably a time that was like, just when I seen something. Like, there's stories in like the news sometimes where people do dumb shit, and you're like, you did dumb shit.
Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one moment. I don't.
There was a guy arrested at Eaton Park the other day.
Yeah, I did
He
see
did?
that. Yep, I did see that. Was that when they had the spread and all the
Yeah.
money, and they had the brass knuckles?
Knuckles.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Couple guns.
Couple guns.
Stolen.
Yeah.
Hey, just chilling, trying to eat some food to Eaton Park.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why would
that
you?
was his
Why would you even?
first mistake.
That's what you go. That's what you do.
At Eaton Park?
No, I mean
Yeah.
you eat. You park and then you eat.
You park and you
You eat in a park.
eat in the park.
I don't know. I guess like we always get back to like the thing where we're so numbed in our society because of like Reddit forums and
Right.
faces of death, and like I saw an explosion in India the other day, like at a metal forging facility, and people were just walking around on fire.
Oh.
Like they weren't even running at this point. They were in such shock at this point that they were just like walking. It looked like a scene out of a zombie movie. It was wild. But that kind of stuff, like it's so numb. We're so numb to it anymore. I mean, if people's heads were getting punched off by a guy in a mask, I think that would be a lot more enjoyable. Like, how did he die? Like,
Yeah, right,
Like
yeah.
it was your buddy, and you were like, wait, what happened? Who was he fighting? He punched his
Like,
head
I'm
off.
very sad, but that's such a dumb way to die.
Like, how did that? How does that even happen? A soda can to the face.
Yeah.
Bees.
Bees.
Did you hear about Mary? She got hit by a tire. Who's putting their face that close to tires? like seriously though, like if some of these things really
He
happen.
slipped on spaghetti.
Yeah. You're like, man, what happened to him? Like, man, a space station rolled over. The international one?
No
way. How did that
Not
happen?
the space station.
How did he get into that predicament?
Tell me more.
I think that's the best part about movies is you can do whatever the fuck you want to,
Oh, yeah.
because there's some really like zombievers.
I feel like all these dumb
Zombies.
deaths need to
Yeah.
be commentated by Rodney Dangerfield.
Right?
Be perfect.
Let's go dig up old Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah.
Is he available? Get him in here?
No,
Get him
he
in here?
died. It was funny.
I don't know where he died.
No, it wasn't funny. I don't know how he died.
He slipped on a banana peel.
It was
somebody with a trombone was walking behind him. Womp 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 womp. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like this, just I don't know. I love it though. I love a good like.
He got hit by a bus
or
whatever he did.
Oh, no respect. No respect.
No respect.
Yeah. Thanks for all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome.
So, yeah, I'm assuming you brought a list with you as well.
I didn't.
You did not have a list.
My homework
Damn it.
was
Damn it.
what
You were
movie, what horror movie,
Yeah. That
and I
one.
got one.
You
And
did.
be
I'm
here
proud of
on
you.
time.
Yep.
And be here on time, which I failed at
Yeah.
terribly.
I mean, I failed at saying my movie correctly. That was my year, so we can't all win.
That's all right. That's
It
why
happens.
we have these reviews before the show.
Oh,
Yeah, we definitely have.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's why we have them, right, guys?
Right.
Yep.
Good job.
so we have
Yeah.
a few social media posts in
Oh,
response
yeah.
to this. So from the Facebook group, my buddy Brock posted a picture of Tatum from Scream in the dog door.
Door stuck.
Door stuck. So if you're familiar
Tatum in the dog
with
door.
Scream,
Yeah.
she's in the garage and Ghostface appears, and her only escape is through the dog door in the garage door.
Yes.
So she attempts to sneak out, and of course Ghostface lifts the garage door and then ends up smashing her face into it.
Not enough force.
Not enough force.
Not enough force to decapitate. at
No,
that point.
she just gets a
so.
little smashed.
Is she okay?
She's not. Turns out she's not okay.
I started a GoFundMe for her. Just
That's
donate.
nice of you.
We'll get it to her.
Real nice
There we
of
go.
you.
There we go. But yeah, so that was Brock's list there for that. Friend of the
Okay.
show, good friend Tomoto V3. He said, shout out to the little sister in Hereditary sticking her head out the window of the car.
Oh,
And then ... So
signpost.
telephone pole.
Yeah. I've seen a girl on Reddit get hit by a telephone pole doing the same thing.
Did her head come off?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
She got pulled completely out of the car though.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out to Reddit for ruining my life.
Wait, what was the one with Kurt Russell? As the car, he he turns off his lights.
Death Proof.
Death proof.
Yeah, that's a good good scene.
I mean, I don't know if that's dumb, but
Skip.
yeah, skip that shit.
You didn't skip that one? What do you mean?
Well, no, because
Fast forward.
right, the girl's like chilling. Hey, she has her
Yeah,
leg
it's got
out
her leg
the
out the window.
window.
That's why you don't put your leg up
Exactly.
on the dash,
Yeah,
out
on
the
the dash,
window.
yeah.
because that
like
would have
that.
helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leg gone.
Or the girl that got into the passenger seat of his car, right? And it's like,
Yeah, that's Tatum
what the
from
fuck?
Scream. Same actress.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, would you have gotten in that fucking seat? I wouldn't have. Dumb.
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 And he's like, "Oh, it's there for stunts. This is a show car or something, a movie car." He
yeah,
called
he's a
it.
stuntman. Stuntman Mike.
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. Get in."
It's 100% safe
Sure.
if you're sitting in his seat.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Skip,
Hereditary.
skip, skip.
Hereditary. That scene. I'll never forget the first time I watched that movie, and because
I missed it. I haven't seen it.
Kids are dumb.
you should watch it.
Look at the
Yeah,
kid
that's-
in Pet Cemetery. Just walked out in front of that 18-wheeler.
I know.
Yeah.
Engaged.
And
Come on.
The guy never saw it. Come on. Dumb.
That's why you teach your kid to look both ways.
Yeah.
Morals in the story.
Jesus.
Always.
So from TikTok, brother-in-law Mike, he said he's over girls running into the woods. Every time he sees a female run into the woods, she's dying.
Is this IRL or in movies?
Yeah,
Like he's
You have
just
to
out there, but like
clarify.
that girl's running into the woods.
Clarify there.
She's totally dead.
So yeah, that's more of the.
Are we
going
to investigate Mike here, or like we're gonna find out what he does in his spare time?
No,
Let's
he's
see.
tired of seeing it.
Oh,
So
he's tired.
yeah,
He's done.
He's tired. He's
Done
done.
He's
with
hanging.
it.
Yeah.
He's
Done
hanging the
with it.
machete up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a pretty popular horror trope. I feel like that's every single Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
Yeah.
Or the black token person.
Yeah.
In every
we
horror
were
movie.
talking
Well,
about
yeah.
that before.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
We were just talking about that this week.
did we?
Yeah, I think we did because we were talking about the movies, the alien movies.
It was off. I think it was off production.
Maybe it was. Maybe it was.
We were talking on a
Off
sidebar.
production.
Sidebar.
Yeah, you like you do.
yeah.
Like you do.
but yeah, there's all those kind of stereotypical horror tropes, things like that. Yeah, the girl running upstairs instead of going out the front door.
Yeah, why did they do that?
Yeah.
Is it safer up there, do you think?
Maybe.
Do we like like directors and like movie guys, do they think that that's what we think we would do? You know what I mean? Or they're just like, this is what you do. And like, you don't live in the real world.
Mm-mm. It's fantasy.
It is.
It's all the fantasy.
So, like that girl shooting that 50 cal earlier.
Straight to the face.
Straight to the face.
Yes. So my friend in Pretty Killer Podcast, she said she loves me some Bucky from Halloween 4. Trying to tell Michael what's up. So from Halloween 4, Bucky he works at a power plant or works for the power company. And
Big power.
Big power.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael, rolls up as Michael does. And Bucky's trying to say, hey, you get the hell out of here.
You get out of here.
You get the hell out.
Get out.
Michael's not having it, so he throws him into the transformer.
Oh.
Power gone. No, he does not. He does not punch his head off.
Should have uppercutted him into the power.
Yeah, no, he gives him
that's been done.
Oh,
choke slam into the transformer. More than meets the eye.
See what you did there.
I see what you did there.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
And I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this a nuclear power plant? Is it a coal driven? Like what are we talking about?
I don't
Hoover
know.
Dam?
It's
Windmill?
electricity. It's the Haddonfield power grid. It's gone.
It's gone.
Gone. Lights out. It's gone.
No, man. Because that could have, if it was nuclear, it could have caused a meltdown. We'd have just been all Chernobyl.
Well,
they're just saying.
there's just been Michael walking around.
Michael doesn't look for the things that are going to happen. He has no recourse to what happens to what
He lives in the moment.
Yeah, the decisions he makes, he doesn't see the effect on everybody else out there.
Right.
And we're living in a nuclear wasteland because he thought it'd be funny to choke slam old Bucky into the transformer, and then next thing you know, we're Fallout 4 here and paying with everything with bottle caps. I just wish they would think a little bit more. That's all I'm trying to say.
Actions have consequences.
Yeah. You saving your bottle caps?
You guys aren't? Well, don't come knocking.
Yep.
I'd like to see jiggle jiggle.
Do we have any other dumb ways to die?
Oh, Lordy.
Poke a stick at a grizzly bear?
Yeah.
Oh, what, like fixing a lawnmower?
Fixing a lawnmower?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just still on. And you like tip it over.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you can't do this anymore, but because you need to have the handle.
I mean, you still can. You just have to have something to
you
hold
could
the
Jimmy
handle
rig
down.
it. Yeah. So that's dumb.
That is dumb.
That's pretty damn dumb.
Yep.
That's pretty stupid.
There's tons of dumb non-movie related ways to die.
Oh, well, we're talking specifically movies. That's right.
Oh, we're just talking dumb ways to die now.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is just the end of the show nonsense. So
I think
that's where we're
people
at.
do dumb shit. Do dumb shit.
They do dumb shit.
Yeah, and then it's just and that's what. Call me whatever, morbid, whatever, but I think that shit's funny as hell. Like, you fell out of a plane. Did you have a parachute on? Were you up there for a reason without a parachute? Like, there's stunt guys too. Like even what's his face?
What's his
Jackie
face?
Chan.
The dirt bike rider guy. The Red Bull.
Evil Knievel.
No, the Red Bull guy.
let's just call him Red Bull guy.
He's a dirt bike. He was a dirt
Travis
bike.
Pastrana.
He's like, let me jump out of this plane without a parachute. If he'd have died, dumb.
Dumb.
Like, he jumped out with a parachute, and then somebody like caught up to him with a parachute and grabbed him.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Dumb.
And then those guys that were jumping between planes with like the glider suits.
Oh, yeah.
I think if you put yourself in a predicament like that and you die, hilarious, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing
Dumb shit.
extreme, it may be extremely dumb shit, and you're like, I'm gonna jump this volcano Sunday, and then he falls in the fucking volcano. Dumb.
True. Yeah.
I find that hilarious. You walk out in front of a car, not so funny.
Some people think that pulling guns on cops are funny. That doesn't sound funny to me. You know what I'm saying?
Some people. But I mean, we get
I have a statement. But go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go first.
No, but I've read an article about people that suicide by cop. It's a thing, right? It's like they're at their end of their rope, and they want the cops to shoot them. They don't. They don't have the testicular fortitude to put the gun to themselves, so they think that like their option is to pull a gun on the cop in a case of like police suicide. So yeah, I mean, not a lot of cops are good at de-escalating those situations, and a gunfight ensues. And yeah, so I've read an article about that before. That's why he was saying about the.
Well, I know if I was a cop and someone was suicidal, but I didn't know.
Yeah,
the gun,
you don't know.
I'm gonna. I'll ask questions later.
That's what you're trained to do. Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you find a manifesto, and he was going to take over the world and start a cult. So maybe you were the good guy in this this whole thing, Bumbeeno.
Oh, absolutely.
We don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never find out.
No, I guess not.
I was going to say, in this day and age of YouTube and TikTok and making stupid videos.
Oh, they do dumb shit.
There's the prank ones where they like to set up a fake shooting or a fake gunman.
That's crazy.
And there's been numerous people that have been shot because of doing a quote-unquote prank. Like, what did you expect was going to happen?
Yeah. And people that were just, like, doing pranks in, like, malls and stuff, and they say something to, like, somebody's girlfriend, and then they're like, it's a prank, it's a prank.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a few of those
I might be swinging.
pretty bad.
You know what I mean?
Right?
Anytime there's, like, alcohol involved, it's usually funny, but... But
the death?
Some like slipping on spaghetti.
Oh,
okay, or it doesn't have to be spaghetti, but
mom spaghetti.
Yeah,
I just wanted to be like whoop 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 whoop.
Yeah,
whoop.
it's usually like incoherent, rambling, and then they can't walk right. You know what I mean? They're just bouncing off of walls and whatever. They fall on I don't know, anything.
Lava.
Right.
Pit of spikes. Pit of snakes.
Yeah.
Any type of pit.
Exactly.
Pit of needles. Something.
You don't think right when you're under the influence. You know what I'm saying? So you're bound to do something stupid.
Someone gets super wasted and then does something stupid.
Exactly.
And dies.
But in none of these movies was that you gave like the top 10 there.
Yeah.
None of them were alcohol related, which I'm surprised.
That we know of.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm sure there's a lot of alcohol related dumb shit.
Well,
in movies, but I can't think of
movies?
one. Why can't I think of one?
I don't know. Yeah, I think you're right. People do dumb shit
for sure
when they're drinking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or under any influence of...
like fraternities, for example.
Oh yeah.
All sorts of dumb shit. Like this isn't real, but there was a TV series, I forget the name of it. Was there
the Jersey Shore?
I don't know, but they give like this tube, right? And it's for their mouth so they can breathe.
Well, that was on the hub, wasn't it?
I don't know.
the corn hub?
I don't fucking know.
Corn hub.
But they cement his head into a fucking microwave.
Oh God.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. They were like, "Oh, you're a legend. Just do this." And they put like this plastic bag and they give him a tube to breathe out of, and it's part of some like initiation. You know what I'm saying?
God damn, man. Into what?
Fraternity, man.
Drug cartel?
To the brotherhood.
Holy shit.
I said it wasn't real, all right?
What in the hell?
Yeah. Dumb, right? Dumb. Stupid. Fucking dumb.
Head in the microwave.
Cemented.
Cemented.
I thought when you said
It's
fraternity and tube, I thought you were going to go with butt chugging.
No. Dumb.
Dumb.
But that's dumb.
You get real fucked up.
I'm just saying. Drink responsibly.
I mean...
That's what I'm trying to say, I guess.
Drink responsibly. Orally.
Yeah, drink orally. That should be the fucking sticker for our show. Drink orally, Project Skeptic Podcast.
Can't I just sign an agreement that says I'm in?
I mean, yeah, like we were just talking about that the other day. I'm like, why can't I just give them like $4,000 and be like, thank you for my piece of paper,
Yes,
instead of having to go through all kinds of bullshit.
Yeah, this station do this, and then go to this other station and do that.
Yeah,
Like, and
No, we're just giving you my certification. Here's $4,000.
and go up to the roof where Jason is, and he'll hit you in the head. See if it launches, then you're good.
I gotta figure out that somebody's gotta figure that out.
Head off neck.
Head off neck.
Head off
go.
neck.
Anyways,
Anywho,
I can't think of anything else.
Nothing.
No.
I could tell you a story or two, but I don't feel like it.
Okay. All right. Well, have you or someone you've known been uppercutted to the jaw and had your entire head removed from your neck? If so, send us an email, bggpodcast@gmail.com.
What if you were the opposite of the man in Unbreakable? You know what I'm talking about?
Would he be breakable?
Bruce Willis.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my
So
God.
you're talking about Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L.
'cause
Jackson.
He
was
is the opposite of
Glass Man or something, whatever
yeah,
his name was.
Mr. Glass.
Mr. Glass. Glass Boy.
So which one are you talking about?
That's some real gourmet shit.
Mr. Glass.
So if you were
Glass.
the opposite of Mr. Glass?
No, if you were Mr. Glass.
Oh.
Now, you could probably take his head off.
It would no.
Oh, I don't know.
He's just his bones break.
Well, that's the
he's
hardest
super
part.
fragile.
Yeah. So you take the bone factor out of it.
Still got skin factor.
Yeah, you still got skin and ligaments. And
Well, his skin's shitty too.
he's got
and I'm
thin
not being
skin.
racist.
He's got thin skin.
I'm just
He's got thin
saying
skin.
you're made of glass.
No, it's his emotions. He's in a glass house of emotions.
It is definitely not emotions. He's emotional about it.
Make fun of my glass bones.
The guy can't walk right. Like he can't even walk without breaking something.
Yeah.
You
I
punch-
still don't think you could punch his head off.
What do you, if I punched him? My fist is going.
You would break your hands.
I would not break my hand. Like it would break his. It would probably go like halfway in.
Break his
Well,
orbital.
Yeah. But it's not punching his head off his body.
Oh, I could probably try. Probably make it work.
You fucking
I'm
Ryu.
pretty tough. I could do it. I think I could do that.
I'm not saying I'm tough. It's Mr. Glass.
Bruh.
Bruh. You have to understand he's Mr. Glass, and he's fragile. It's
Fragile.
It's must be Italian. After this episode, all I have to say is,
The power of Christ compels you.
all right, what's up next for Project Skeptic?
I don't know. Talk to Matt.
Matt? What's in the
we
wor-
might
what's in the
change some things
works?
up.
Yeah, we're gonna change some
We
stuff.
might some
on the
change
show.
a few
What are
things.
you changing up?
I don't know.
Little this, little that.
We're contemplating the whole conspiracy of the week,
It's
like
gonna
whether or not
change.
we want to do that, or the other. What was the other thing? It was something about
Snake jazz. No, I think we're gonna go for a couple weeks. We're gonna go into some mysteries instead of going into the conspiracy, because we kind of, if you guys are listening to today when this episode comes out, our episode will be out this week on Denver International Airport, and we just kind of were like, meh,
Yeah.
like these conspiracies, man. They're getting dumber and dumber. So we might dive into some like more mysteries. Like we did some stuff before, like with the Villisca axe murder, like way back in the day. So we might dive into some stuff that's unsolved and
Oh yeah.
get that angle on it for a little bit. Try to clear the conspiratorial mind a little
Right.
bit, because we were just like, yeah, it's an airport, like, you know what I mean. So yeah, we're gonna change it up. We're gonna do some different shit.
Hell yeah.
it's a big airport though,
It is.
and I believe there is secrets there.
There's secrets everywhere. But yeah,
They don't even know about it.
I get it though. Yeah, the conspiracy stuff can definitely burn you out pretty quick.
Yeah, we're just like, meh. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Take a little break.
we'd look at some murder mystery or some, like we were talking on an episode we just did about Lake City quiet pills. We did an episode on that a while ago too. So that doesn't have any like conspiracy. It's just kind of a mystery, you know. And then we might just, I don't know, talk about Killdozer or something.
There
Who
you
knows?
go. Yeah.
We already did that, but we might talk about it again.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find something that has been updated.
Yeah, maybe we could do that.
It's a thought.
There you go. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's been 2
It's
years.
always good to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
If something got
Revisit it.
yeah, like the JFK.
Yeah.
There was all sorts of news about that
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah, still dead.
What?
Too soon?
Moment of silence.
80 years old. 60.
I was there. Like I got to drive
The grassy knoll?
Yeah. No, I wasn't there.
When were you there?
I was in.
Where were you?
I was in Dallas recently.
November 11th, 1964.
Never a good thing to say. I was
He was
there.
in Dallas.
No, I wasn't there. There.
Allegedly.
Yeah, you can pin me for JFK, but not Biggie and Tupac.
Well, look, this is how dumb I am. I was talking to my kid's, roommate basically, and we were at a dance thing,
yeah.
right? And I go, hey, and they happen to be from New York, right? And so I'm like, oh,
what do you think about that 9/11?
Well, I was like,
was
hey,
there.
Did you see any of that? And I'm like, wait a minute, that shit was 20 years ago, Matt.
Yeah,
They weren't even born.
yeah.
And my grandmother was there, and she was like, what?
What
What do you mean? It was not that long ago. And
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, it was that long ago.
23 years ago.
Holy shit.
What do you think about that 9/11?
What do you... So I just had like a moment there
Right.
for a second. I don't know. I don't want to call it senior moment, but damn. So yeah, we're gonna change it up a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna change some stuff up.
That's basically what I was trying to
Get a
say.
new co-host. Ian, what are you doing on Fridays?
I'll be there, bud. I'll be there. I am intrigued with the mystery hour, so I think
I think we're gonna do that for sure.
I think I'll be over for that.
Yeah, if you guys want to check us out, projectskeptic.com. We got a Facebook page, Instagram page, TikTok page, a Patreon page, everything. Just if you Google Project Skeptic, it'll come up anywhere that you like your social medias. And join a group, join a cult, find somebody that has the same ideas as you, start a revolution. That's what we're all about. So yeah, go find us. We're over there. We're on Twitch too. So if you want to go over to Twitch, check us out there. That's about all I got.
Where are you at?
I'm at the same place as this asshole over here.
I was waiting to say, I'm right here.
He responds well to being tagged and stuff too.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
he's real quick with
He is,
stuff.
yeah, he's real
Super
quick.
good.
Your response time.
Yeah,
It is
A++.
really good.
you do real good.
Yeah,
I do good.
I do good. Yeah.
We, as always,
Yes.
I'll post all the links for Project Skeptic in the show notes. I think this week too, I'm gonna finally come up with the joint merch, the extra large medium.
Extra large medium. That'll sell out in no time, man.
Yeah, right.
You can move to the
We'll talk the
Upper
the
East Side.
details.
Would you call that a
but-
bundle?
bundle.
You bundling stuff?
That's a bundle.
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 Extra large medium. As long as I'm just like on it, that'd be perfect.
That would be. Yeah.
Or I'm just like holding two orbs that are floating above me.
Look like an X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Get him
figure it
a
out.
cape.
As long as I'm
We'll
not the
figure it
Winnie
out.
the Pooh picture with his dick blurred out.
I didn't show you the full picture.
Oh, lordy,
There's-
lordy,
it's
lordy.
edited
So
in
you
those
blurred
pieces.
that part out
Oh, there's
yourself.
more.
Oh,
There's more.
There's more. He's got that kind of time.
Yeah, we'll discuss after this. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
everyone listening and watching, thank you. It'll do it for another episode of Blood, Gore, and Ghouls. Go check out the Patreon, join the Facebook group, buy some merch, follow, like, subscribe to all the social media accounts. Like I said, all the links will be listed in the show notes. And gentlemen, thank you again for joining.
Thanks for having us.
There it is.
There it is.
Thanks for having us.
Ditto.
You know.
But until next week, I've been your host, Ian Van Gool. Have a ghoulish week and stay safe out there.
Don't let the ghosts and the ghouls disturb you.
There you go. That's it.